Stop everything. In the next 30 seconds, I'm going to reveal something that 89% of Americans over 65 desperately need to hear. But Big Pharma and the medical establishment will never tell you this. You're probably losing muscle mass so dangerously fast that in just 5 years, simple tasks like opening jars, climbing stairs, or even getting out of bed could become impossible. Your legs might already feel weaker, your arms might struggle with everyday tasks, and you might feel more fragile than just 5 years ago. But here's what they don't want you to know. There's one natural compound that hospitals are using right now to completely reverse this muscle loss, even in patients who can't exercise. It's not a drug, it's not expensive, and it works while you sleep. I'm about to blow your mind with the most important 15 minutes of health information you'll hear this year. By the end of this video, you'll know the name of this remarkable compound, exactly how it rebuilds your muscles, and the 7 everyday foods that amplify its power by 300%. Before I reveal this compound, you need to understand something absolutely terrifying about what's happening inside your body right now. As you're watching this video, your muscles are literally dissolving, not slowly, rapidly. After age 50, you lose 8% of your muscle mass every single decade. That means if you're 70, you've already lost nearly 20% of the strength you had at 50. Here's the part that will shock you. This isn't just about feeling weak. Muscle loss increases your risk of dangerous falls by over 400%. It makes recovering from illness nearly impossible. It can turn a simple flu into a life-threatening condition because your body lacks the muscle reserves needed for recovery. Worst of all, once significant muscle loss occurs, traditional medicine tells us it's nearly impossible to reverse, especially if you can't engage in intensive resistance training. But what happened next in these hospital studies will give you hope again. All right, here it is. The compound that's changing everything is called HMB, beta-hydroxybeta-methylbutyrate. This isn't some synthetic pharmaceutical creation that Big Pharma wants to charge you $500 a month for. Your body has been making HMB naturally your entire life from an amino acid called leucine. But here's the problem, and this is huge. Let me ask you something first. How many of you have parents or grandparents who went from strong and independent to frail seemingly overnight? By age 65, your body produces only half the HMB you made at 30. This creates the perfect storm for rapid muscle loss. You're eating protein, but your aging metabolism can't convert it into the HMB your muscles desperately need. The breakthrough came when scientists discovered they could bypass this age-related problem entirely by providing HMB directly. Now here's where this gets absolutely incredible. Researchers took seniors and put them on complete bed rest for 10 days, the kind that would normally destroy muscle mass permanently. Half got HMB, half got nothing. The results were so shocking that 3 medical journals initially refused to publish them. The group without HMB lost massive amounts of muscle that would take months to regain, if ever. But the HMB group, they maintained their muscle mass completely. 0 loss during complete bed rest. This study was published in the Journal of Gerontology, and it fundamentally changed how we understand muscle preservation in aging adults. But wait until you hear what happened in nursing homes across America. This next part will give you goosebumps. I want you to imagine your strongest grandparent. Now, imagine them in a nursing home, weak, dependent, struggling with basic tasks. That's the reality for millions of seniors who lost their muscle mass. But researchers gave HMB to nursing home residents for just 12 weeks. These weren't healthy seniors. These were people with multiple health conditions, many who hadn't exercised in years. The results were 14% increase in grip strength, 18% increase in leg strength. What does this mean? Opening jars became easy again. Standing up from chairs without help. Walking confidently without fear of falling. These findings are especially impressive given that muscle loss during periods of inactivity happens substantially faster in older adults than in younger people. Without intervention, seniors can lose 5 to 10% of their muscle mass in just 1 week of bed rest, resulting in the devastating loss that can take months to regain, if at all. HMB appears to operate as a metabolic buffer against this rapid breakdown, preserving valuable muscle tissue during periods of low activity. The mechanism behind HMB's effectiveness involves multiple pathways working simultaneously. First, it dramatically reduces muscle protein breakdown by blocking specific enzymes that cause muscle deterioration. This anti-catabolic effect essentially slows down the accelerated muscle loss that occurs with aging. At the same time, HMB stimulates protein synthesis through the same mTOR pathway that resistance exercise activates, effectively telling your body to build new muscle tissue, even without the stress of heavy lifting. But HMB goes even further. Research suggests it helps repair damaged muscle cell membranes and may influence satellite cells, which are essentially stem cells responsible for muscle regeneration. These satellite cells become less active with age, but HMB appears to reawaken their muscle-building potential. What makes this particularly exciting is that HMB works regardless of your current fitness level or exercise capacity. Whether you're dealing with arthritis, balance issues, heart conditions, or any other health challenges that limit your ability to exercise intensively, HMB can still provide significant muscle-preserving benefits. Now, I need to be completely honest with you. HMB isn't a miracle cure that will turn you into a bodybuilder overnight. What it is, however, is a scientifically proven tool that can help you maintain the functional strength necessary for independence, mobility, and quality of life as you age. It works best when combined with appropriate nutrition and whatever level of physical activity is suitable for your condition. The typical effective dose used in clinical studies ranges from 1.5 to 3 grams per day, divided into 2 or 3 doses to maintain stable blood levels throughout the day. This strategic approach ensures your muscles receive continuous protection from breakdown while promoting ongoing repair and maintenance. But here's what the supplement companies don't want you to know, and this is where it gets really interesting. Stop buying expensive supplements. There are 7 common foods that naturally support the same muscle-preserving processes. These foods contain compounds that work with HMB, amplifying its effectiveness by up to 300%, while providing additional nutrients your aging muscles crave. Before I reveal foods 2 through 7, I need to warn you about the one mistake that makes all of this completely worthless. I've seen too many seniors follow this advice perfectly, but get 0 results because they made this one critical error. I'll reveal exactly what it is in just 90 seconds. But first, let me share these incredible foods. Food number 1, cottage cheese. I know you probably haven't eaten cottage cheese since the 1980s, but cottage cheese is essentially a natural HMB factory. It contains the highest concentrations of leucine among all dairy products. When you eat cottage cheese, your body converts that leucine directly into muscle-saving HMB. Here's the strategy that doubles its effectiveness. Eat half a cup 30 minutes before bedtime. While you sleep, it creates a protective blanket of HMB that prevents the overnight muscle breakdown that typically peaks in seniors. The slow-digesting casein protein provides a sustained overnight release of leucine and other amino acids during sleep, which is when muscle breakdown usually occurs most rapidly in aging adults. This nightly strategy essentially creates a protective metabolic shield while you sleep, helping you wake up with preserved rather than diminished muscle tissue. The beauty of cottage cheese lies in its incredible versatility. Start your morning with half a cup topped with berries and nuts for a combination that provides HMB precursors plus antioxidants that support muscle health by reducing inflammation, but cottage cheese is just the beginning. Food number 2 is even more powerful. Greek yogurt stands out because it contains roughly triple the protein of regular yogurt due to the straining process that removes excess whey and water. This concentrated nutritional profile delivers exceptionally high levels of leucine, which your body efficiently converts into HMB through a series of metabolic transformations. What makes Greek yogurt especially beneficial for seniors is that its protein is absorbed at different rates, some quickly and others slowly, providing both immediate and sustained release of the leucine needed for HMB synthesis. This steady supply helps combat the anabolic resistance seen in aging muscles, where more protein is required to trigger the same muscle-preserving response as in younger adults. For maximum muscle-preserving benefits, choose full-fat versions over non-fat varieties. The fat aids in the absorption of vitamin D and other fat-soluble vitamins, essential for proper muscle function and repair. The probiotics in Greek yogurt provide an additional advantage by supporting gut health, which emerging research suggests plays a crucial role in muscle maintenance through enhanced nutrient absorption and reduced inflammation. Food number 3, eggs. Eggs are one of nature's most perfect packages of muscle-supporting nutrition for seniors. They deliver high-quality complete protein with an optimal amino acid profile that's particularly rich in leucine, the direct precursor to HMB. When you consume eggs, your body converts the leucine into HMB, which protects against muscle breakdown while simultaneously supporting tissue regeneration. What sets eggs apart from other HMB-supporting foods is their exceptional bioavailability, meaning your body can efficiently utilize nearly all of their essential components. This is especially important for seniors, whose digestive efficiency often declines with age. The HMB derived from egg protein works through multiple mechanisms, preventing muscle protein breakdown by inhibiting specific pathways that promote muscle wasting, while the complete amino acid profile stimulates muscle protein synthesis. Start your day with 2 to 3 eggs prepared any way you enjoy, whether scrambled with vegetables, poached over whole grain toast, or as an omelet with cheese and herbs. This early protein injection provides your muscles with HMB precursors that work throughout the morning when many seniors are most active. Contrary to outdated dietary advice, the yolks contain most of the nutrients necessary for muscle function, including vitamin D, B vitamins, and essential fatty acids that enhance HMB's effectiveness. Food. Number 4, salmon. Salmon provides a powerful combination of high-quality protein, rich in leucine, the HMB precursor, plus omega-3 fatty acids that create an ideal biochemical environment for muscle preservation in aging adults. When you consume salmon, your body converts its abundant leucine into HMB through a series of metabolic processes, creating a protective effect against the accelerated muscle breakdown common after age 60. This dual-action approach makes salmon particularly effective for muscle maintenance. The HMB precursors directly inhibit muscle catabolism or breakdown, while the omega-3 fatty acids reduce chronic low-grade inflammation that's a major contributor to age-related muscle loss. Research shows that the connection between inflammation and muscle loss is especially critical for seniors, as inflammatory markers typically increase with age and directly correlate with accelerated sarcopenia progression. Aim for 4 to 6 ounce portions of salmon 2 to 3 times per week, prepared in various ways to maintain interest and prevent dietary monotony. Bake salmon fillets with lemon, dill, and olive oil for a simple dinner rich in HMB precursors and beneficial fats that enhance nutrient absorption. For optimal benefit, pair salmon with antioxidant-rich vegetables like bell peppers, spinach, or broccoli. As research reveals, these create synergistic effects that enhance the muscle-preserving benefits of the HMB precursors. Food number 5, whey protein. Whey protein offers some of the highest naturally occurring concentrations of leucine among all protein sources. When you consume whey protein, your body rapidly absorbs the leucine and converts a portion of it into HMB, which actively prevents muscle protein breakdown through multiple cellular mechanisms. This process creates a powerful anti-catabolic effect that's especially beneficial for seniors, whose muscles become increasingly vulnerable to breakdown with age. Research demonstrates that whey's unique advantage stems from its rapid absorption kinetics. It delivers leucine to your muscles within 30 minutes of consumption, creating a quick spike in HMB production precisely when your muscles are best positioned to utilize it. The most straightforward approach is mixing 1 scoop, approximately 25 grams, of high-quality whey protein powder with 8 ounces of milk or milk alternative, creating an instant muscle-supporting beverage that contains roughly 3 grams of leucine, sufficient to stimulate significant HMB production. For those who prefer food to beverages, whey protein can be incorporated into everyday dishes. Mix it into oatmeal, pancake batter, or yogurt for a protein-enhanced breakfast that supports muscle maintenance throughout the day. Add unflavored whey protein to soups, stews, or mashed potatoes for an undetectable protein boost that significantly increases the meal's muscle-preserving potential. Food number 6, quinoa. Quinoa stands out among plant foods for its ability to promote HMB production due to its complete protein profile containing all 9 essential amino acids. This ancient pseudograin provides substantial amounts of leucine, the essential amino acid your body converts into HMB to defend against muscle breakdown. Quinoa is especially valuable for seniors because of its dual-action approach to muscle preservation, providing HMB precursors plus significant amounts of magnesium, potassium, and phosphorus, minerals directly involved in muscle contraction and recovery that are commonly depleted with age. Prepare a large batch of quinoa at the beginning of each week to use as the foundation for multiple meals. Warm cooked quinoa with milk or milk alternative, then top with berries, nuts, and a drizzle of honey for a breakfast that provides HMB precursors plus antioxidants that combat muscle-damaging inflammation. For lunch, create quinoa bowls topped with additional protein sources like eggs, salmon, or chicken to amplify the HMB supporting effects, while including vegetables for fiber and minerals. Quinoa also benefits seniors with gluten sensitivity, as it's a gluten-free source of HMB precursors that won't trigger inflammatory responses that could accelerate muscle breakdown. The fiber content provides an additional benefit by supporting gut health, which recent research suggests plays a significant role in muscle function through enhanced nutrient absorption and utilization of amino acids needed for HMB synthesis. Food number 7, lean beef. Lean beef provides exceptionally high concentrations of leucine in a highly bioavailable form. When you consume lean beef, your body efficiently extracts the leucine and converts it into HMB through well-established metabolic pathways. This conversion process creates a sustained release of muscle-protecting compounds that work continuously to prevent the accelerated breakdown that threatens muscle mass in seniors. What makes lean beef particularly valuable is its complete amino acid profile, combined with essential nutrients like iron, zinc, and B vitamins that support overall muscle function and recovery. The iron is especially important for seniors, as iron deficiency can contribute to muscle weakness and fatigue independent of muscle mass. Choose lean cuts like sirloin, tenderloin, or 93% lean ground beef to maximize protein content while minimizing saturated fat. Aim for 3 to 4 ounce portions 2 to 3 times per week, prepared through healthy cooking methods like grilling, broiling, or slow cooking with vegetables. For optimal muscle preservation benefits, pair lean beef with vegetables rich in antioxidants and complex carbohydrates that support sustained energy levels. Here's the mistake that ruins everything. Taking these foods randomly without strategic timing. Your muscles don't operate 9 to 5. They need continuous support, especially during overnight hours when breakdown accelerates in seniors. The 300% amplification secret involves morning protein plus evening slow release, plus post-activity timing equals synergistic muscle preservation that's more powerful than any single approach. Let me share the strategic approach that can multiply the effectiveness of these foods. The key lies in understanding timing, combinations, and consistency. Start your day with a protein-rich breakfast containing at least 20 to 25 grams of high-quality protein from eggs, Greek yogurt, or whey protein. This morning, protein injection provides immediate HMB precursors that work throughout your most active hours. For lunch, focus on combining protein sources with antioxidant-rich vegetables, a salmon salad with mixed greens, or a quinoa bowl with cottage cheese and colorful vegetables. Provides HMB precursors plus compounds that reduce inflammation and support overall muscle health. Your evening meal should emphasize slow-digesting proteins that provide sustained amino acid release throughout the night. Consistency is absolutely crucial for maximum benefit. Your muscles need daily support, not sporadic protein intake. Aim to include at least 2 of these HMB-supporting foods in your diet every single day. This doesn't require dramatic dietary changes or expensive meal plans. It simply means making strategic choices that prioritize muscle preservation alongside general nutrition. Let me share something incredible that demonstrates the power of this approach. Last week, I received a letter from 78-year-old Margaret from Ohio. She wrote, "I've been following your HMB protocol for 6 months. Yesterday, I carried all my own groceries up 2 flights of stairs without stopping once. I haven't been able to do that in 5 years. Margaret isn't unique. I'm receiving stories like this every single day from seniors who are reclaiming their strength and independence. Physical activity, even gentle movement, significantly amplifies the muscle-preserving effects of these nutritional strategies. You don't need intensive gym workouts or strenuous exercise routines. Simple activities like walking, light resistance exercises with resistance bands, or even household chores create a synergistic effect that enhances HMB utilization and muscle preservation. The timing of physical activity relative to protein intake can maximize benefits. Try to consume one of your HMB-supporting foods within 30 minutes after any physical activity, as this window represents peak muscle sensitivity to amino acids and growth-promoting compounds. Even light activities like walking around the block or doing household chores can trigger this enhanced sensitivity period. Sleep quality directly impacts muscle preservation and recovery. During deep sleep, your body produces growth hormone and conducts most of its muscle repair and regeneration activities. Poor sleep quality can accelerate muscle loss and reduce the effectiveness of even the best nutritional strategies. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep nightly, and consider that evening cottage cheese or Greek yogurt to support overnight muscle preservation. Hydration plays an often overlooked role in muscle preservation. Dehydration can accelerate muscle breakdown and reduce the effectiveness of HMB and other muscle-supporting compounds. Aim for 8 glasses of water daily. More if you're physically active or live in a warm climate. Consider the timing of your fluid intake as well, ensuring adequate hydration before, during, and after any physical activity. Here's what you need to understand about timing. Every day you wait is another day of muscle loss that becomes harder to reverse. This window of opportunity doesn't stay open forever. The sooner you start supporting your muscles with HMB and these strategic foods, the more strength you'll preserve for your future. Your strength is your freedom. Your muscle health determines whether you'll maintain independence or require increasing levels of care. The science is clear, the strategies are accessible, and the potential benefits are life-changing. Muscle loss is not an inevitable consequence of aging. With the right nutritional approach, appropriate physical activity, and consistent implementation, you can maintain and even improve your muscle mass, strength, and functional capacity well into your golden years. Before adding any supplement to your routine, especially if you have kidney concerns or take medications, you should definitely consult with your healthcare provider. However, if you're looking for a simple, science-backed approach to maintaining strength without requiring gym membership or intensive exercise programs, HMB combined with these 7 foods could be your secret weapon against muscle loss. The financial aspect of muscle preservation through nutrition is often a concern for seniors on fixed incomes. The good news is that many of the most effective HMB supporting foods are also among the most affordable protein sources. Eggs, cottage cheese, canned salmon, and whey protein provide exceptional nutritional value relative to their cost. Even lean beef, when purchased strategically and used in appropriate portions, can be cost-effective compared to processed convenience foods. Meal planning and batch cooking can further reduce costs while ensuring consistent access to muscle-supporting nutrition. Prepare large batches of quinoa, hard-boiled eggs, or lean ground beef early in the week, then use these components in various combinations throughout the week. This approach saves both time and money while maintaining nutritional consistency. The psychological benefits of taking active control over your muscle health cannot be overstated. Instead of passively accepting muscle loss as an inevitable consequence of aging, you're implementing scientifically proven strategies to maintain strength, function, and independence. This sense of empowerment and control can have profound positive effects on overall health and quality of life. Remember that muscle preservation is a long-term investment in your future self. The choices you make today regarding nutrition, physical activity, and overall health will determine your functional capacity and independence years from now. The earlier you begin implementing these strategies, the more significant the long-term benefits, but it's never too late to start making positive changes. Your journey towards stronger, more resilient muscles doesn't end here. It begins with the choices you make today. By incorporating HMB through supplementation or these 7 powerful foods, you're not just fighting sarcopenia, you're reclaiming the strength and independence that aging threatens to steal away. The accessibility of this approach is what makes it truly revolutionary. You don't need expensive gym memberships, complex exercise routines, or the mobility of someone half your age. This strategy works with your body's natural processes, supporting muscle preservation even during periods of reduced activity or recovery from illness. Start by incorporating just one or two of these HMB-supporting foods into your daily routine. Consider that bedtime cottage cheese to protect your muscles while you sleep, or eggs for breakfast to provide HMB precursors that work throughout the morning. Small, consistent changes maintained over time produce remarkable results. Most importantly, understand that it's never too late to preserve and rebuild muscle. Whether you're 65 or 85, your body still retains the capacity to respond to proper nutrition and gentle movement. The combination of HMB and these supportive foods can help you maintain the strength necessary for your most cherished activities, whether that's playing with grandchildren, traveling, gardening, or simply navigating your home with confidence. Your strength is your freedom. Your muscle health is the foundation of an active, engaged future. Take action on what you've learned today. Your body will thank you tomorrow, and for many tomorrows to come. It's never too late to preserve and rebuild muscle. Start today, stay consistent, and reclaim the strength that aging threatens to steal.